Hello everybody, it's Becky from the Painted Stone Cottage. I am still here at the More To Do farm. In fact, looks like we plan on maybe staying and just building a place here with my brother. But there's a lot of plans and a lot of stuff that we need to figure out. Anyhow, there's my little portraiture garden that I put up a week after I got here. Isn't that amazing? Look how well everything is doing. We have tomatoes coming on. Actually, I saw my first cherry tomato blushing today. Look at that. That was fast. And I have little baby eggplants already. These are a miniature variety. See if you can even see down in there. Let me see here. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? I'm so ecstatic. We have tomatoes popping up on every one of our vines. And our cucumbers, because we've been getting a lot of rain here in Kentucky, have been really going crazy climbing. But look, isn't that gorgeous? More little baby eggplants. Aww. Some of these are tomato starts that I brought with me from Florida that I had going. Some of them I got from the Stivers homestead. And some of them I picked up at where did I get those? Rural King, because I was going to need a lot between my beds and my brother's beds and the raised beds that we're building out in the big open field. But look at this. I started these pickling cucumbers from seed, and look at there. I already have little cucumbers popping up. Lots of flowers. Mostly male still, but that's going to change any day now. Kentucky seems to be just now heating up into summer weather. But our nights are still cool. Much more pleasant than Florida has ever been to us. But we put in some flower bulbs on the fence row here, and I started, my husband built these for me because I wanted little potato beds that I could mound up. I'm having to fight the cats right now because they think everything is a litter box, and we have 4 kittens. See, they've already dug those up. That's alright, I need to pile a lot more soil on those today anyways. Some pumpkins I started. And some beans. And this is a pink frost sweet potato vine I popped in there. Isn't that beautiful? Down here, my purple sweet potatoes that I had been growing in Florida, and I wrapped those little starts up and brought them with me. They're just now starting to take off really good. Hopefully this whole side of the fence will be covered soon. Now, my fig doesn't seem to be too happy with the change of pace from Florida to Kentucky. This is some type of squash I planted. I wanted to give it a try. I can't remember what variety it is. I'll look that up. And my wisteria, poor thing. The top of it got broken off, so we're going to have to try again. Now this was a live oak seedling that had dropped in my garden and sprouted, and I thought, well, you know what, I'll put that in a pot And we'll just take that to Kentucky with us, and we'll have a little bit of Florida, because I've never seen a live oak in Kentucky. The start of our little orchard over here is doing good. All the trees have survived. We're still getting a lot of rain, and we're making sure that they get watered regularly. This right here, this whole corner over here, is the future site of our house. We have a lot of cleaning to do on that corner, so bear with us on it. But you guys can watch us. Today this is all getting burnt, and you can watch us build our homestead within a homestead here at the More to Do Farms. So of course we will keep our channel name, and my brother will still have his homestead area, but we're kind of going to combine efforts as we had planned when we were children, and having our own big homestead to sustain our families. So the ground has been so hard that we ended up going this route to build the raised beds. And I have to say, we had this old poplar laying around here at Tony's house. This used to be fencing, so my husband cut off anything that was rotted and broken, and this has worked out good. And I think, of course, we'll replace this as needed, but I think we got a couple of years use out of this still. I just put in another order for more of these blocks, and we're going to double the rows, and we will have cattle panels going in between over here, between each one. But we are also going to put a cattle panel going all the way, cattle panels going all the way down between the double row of beds. So it goes all the way down that way. So the plan is, that's a long ways, geez. The plan is to have raised beds go all the way down to the back fence over there next to the main road. And all this fence row is going to get some raspberries planted on it. This has wild roses and a lot of blackberries. Actually, I just started picking blackberries here a couple days ago. I was out picking them with my great niece Chloe today, and she had fun picking blackberries with her aunt. But those haven't even started ripening on this side yet, because they're more shaded during the day. But the ones on that side of the fence over there are ripening up really nice. Although, because we had such a late freeze here, the blackberries are very sour and very small. Here's the remnants of one that broke, but they just weren't going to get big this year. Now, my brother's peach and apple trees had already set flowers before the last frost came, and unfortunately that freeze killed all the flowers, and we are not going to have peaches and apples this year. That's right, there's always next year. Some more potatoes I need to get planted today. And goodness, it's steamy today. Another bean trellis. I stuck my bean trellis up here like I had it in Florida. Oh, I ordered a green stock planter and gave one to my brother as well. They came in last week sometime, but look at that. I love the way it works. It's doing good. But yeah, finally I got my green stock planters like I'd been planning. We just put in 3 different varieties of beans. Now, these, what were these? I can't remember. Goodness gracious. My brain isn't working today for some reason. My memory's faulty. We're going to blame that on the change of life. But for some reason those beans didn't pop up. But that's okay. I look at it as a chance to pop in some herbs before the end of the summer hits, you know, and get a harvest on those. Over here I have 2 more little pickling cucumbers I popped in, and a couple of pumpkins for the grandkids. And then I have my little herbs growing in my little planters. My dill is going to seed already, but that's okay. I'll collect those seeds. And that rosemary has suffered the move. Look at the heat. The heat's really taking its toll on my basil there. But we have a big awning. It's not an awning really. It's a hard plastic awning that's going to go up to help shade that area. And there's my replacement rosemary. Oh, suddenly it's dark under here. But it smells so good. We started the rock path. And I'm going to fill that in with mulch because Kentucky has mud. And I'm tired of seeing it tracked into my little trailer there and having to constantly clean it. So there's going to be a rock pathway that goes from here all the way up to the front porch of the house. And it's going to curve around and go around that little bush and out to the driveway towards my brother's place. He's behind the house. And just so much. I have grapevines I still need to get put in the ground. I need to build a trellis system for those. They're enjoying the company of the goats today, living the good life, and the goats don't mind them at all, it seems. They get along great. Hey there, Jack and Diane. Y'all gonna come see me? Want some treats? Are you hot, babies? Now, we don't know why, but they prefer this little doghouse over the big open barn that they can go into. It's really strange. We leave it open for them. They can always go in there, but they just won't do it. The chickens, though, they nest up in there. They're very happy. But look at that. Now, those are all supposedly the same breeds, but you can see there is quite a color difference in them. And my brother told me, I'm sure what they were, but I can't remember. But they're layers. I think they're brown. They lay a brown egg, but they are beautiful. My bunny rabbit is preggers, so I had to separate her. Oh, one of my baby chicks is out, of course. So they're getting a stronger pen over here because that's not working out anymore. There she is, Miss Edith. You enjoying some shade? Yeah, enjoying some time away from the man, huh? And there's Archie. Yep, our rabbits are Archie and Edith. Remember the Archie Bunker show? Archie's over here chilling. Boy, you're a messy rabbit. Yes, you are. But what are you doing out? What are you doing out? Yeah, I'm going to need both hands to catch your little butt, huh? I'm going to need both hands. But anyhow, look at them. I got 4 left of the golden comets and 7 of the meat chickens. It's very disappointing and it's heartbreaking, but that's all right. I'll start over now that the dogs are gone. As you can see, the dog did get a hold of a couple of them, took a few feathers off, and but they're okay. Let me just get this chicken put away real quick before she gets in trouble.